Welcome to our channel Paramedical Stream. Myself Vandana. Today our topic is about the structure of heart. In structure of a heart we have a right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. Between the two atriums we have a septum which is known as a interatrial septum, and between the two ventricles we have a interventricular septum. Between the right atrium and the right ventricle we have a valve which is known as a tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve. Between the left atrium and the left ventricle we have a bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve is also known as a mitral valve. And the valves bicuspid and the tricuspid valves has another names which is known as a atrioventricular valves. Atrioventricular valve. We have another two valves which are the semilunar valves. Here we have a one semilunar valve which is a pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valve. And here we have a aortic valve. The red color is indicating the oxygenated blood and the blue color indicates the deoxygenated blood. Here we have a superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. These are the right pulmonary vein, left pulmonary vein. So pulmonary veins carry the oxygenated blood in the heart. Normally in our body, arteries has to carry the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood is carried by the veins. This in the heart we have an exception that where pulmonary veins are carrying the oxygenated blood, and this is a pulmonary artery which is carrying the deoxygenated blood. These are the very important, as here artery is carrying the deoxygenated blood, vein is carrying the oxygenated blood. This is a pulmonary trunk. Which divide to form a right pulmonary artery and a left pulmonary artery. And we have a aorta. Here we have a aorta which is the largest artery in our body. From the aorta only the entire body will get the oxygenation blood. And the aorta again it has a three branches. It has a brachiocephalic artery. Here we have a brachiocephalic artery, and the second one left common carotid artery. And here left subclavian artery. This is the ascending aorta, this is the arch of aorta, and here we have a part which is a descending aorta. And in the right atrium we have a small opening which is a coronary sinus. So here we have a coronary sinus. Coronary sinus, small branches form a coronary sinus which is very important, and it brings the deoxygenated blood from the myocardium and entered into the right atrium. Brings the deoxygenated blood and fills in the right atrium. And we have a between the two atriums we have a foramen of Fowell. Foramen of Fowell is present in the fetus. As the fetus grows, the hole closes and it forms as a tissue which is known as a fossa ovalis. And here we have a SA node and a AV node. SA node and AV node are important for the conductivity. It generates the impulses for the contraction and relaxation of the heart for the circulation. And in right ventricle we have a papillary muscles. Not only in right, we have even in the left ventricle. We have a papillary muscles which are connected to a valves. Which are connected to a valves. It prevents the backflow of blood from the right ventricle to the right atrium during the contraction. In next class, we have about the circulation of the heart. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section, and please like, share and subscribe to our channel Paramedical Stream, and click the bell icon for upcoming notifications. Thank you.